Like, it's the angle you get it at. Like, if you get it too low, it'll, oh, actually, actually a low angle was really good. If you get it too low, then it like comes off. If you get it too high, you're just jabbing into it. But if you get it kind of on a good angle, they want to come right off. I am feeling a weakness in the fiberglass right there. It's got an awkward angle.
Yeah, what they put on here is so weird.
Yeah, look at this hole. That is a hole. I could stick a whole putty knife in there.
Some of the videos we watched that looks repairable.
Yeah.
They just did it wrong.
They just did it ugly, ugly, terrible.
Well, they didn't even use the right stuff. They needed like a fiberglass thing, and they didn't use that. They just put putty on it.
Yeah, it's all chipped up.
Yeah, I think it's repairable though.
Yeah.
If we do it ourselves, we save $700. That's a lot of money. Yeah, I want professional quality though.
Of course.
So we've got to follow like what the pros would have done, not just do a DIY hack job.
No, or else it would look like this all over again.
Right.
Need a little coercing,
Yeah.
a little convincing.
It'll be really nice to have a good shower again. You just lifted out water. Look at that.
Yeah. Just took the drain off, and you wouldn't believe what I see in there. A load of water dripping out of this area. Oh, gross.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah, there was a ton of water just like waiting to be released in between the layers here. We haven't turned this on for a long time, so this is stagnant water that's been sitting there for months, maybe years. If you're ever wondering how to finish a bathroom, the answer is not loads of silicone. That is not the answer.
No, that is not the answer.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's so gross. I think we need to dry this out somehow
And
on the inside. There's tons and tons of water. Lots of sanding, lots of sanding. This one looks awful, but it's nice and smooth now. And it has a very lightly roughed up surface to allow it to adhere. So the resin is going to adhere easier to this very, very mildly roughed up surface. Because it has these little ridges, I'm going to be sanding into the ridges for a long time. Oh, cramp. Good thing God gave us two hands, right? This would be a million times easier. Don't have videos of the of putting on the smoothener because it dries really quickly, and it was the last thing on my mind to actually make a video of it. But put that on and sanded it for approximately 2 hours. You know, a lot of little patches. But the trickiest part actually was in between each of these little rivets. It's got a great texture to it, and partly it was me just going through and sanding. It was also partly me with a Dremel tool But it smooths the baby's bottom, feels awesome. It looks terrible, but of course that's what the next step is for, painting. I've removed all of the fixtures, including the knob, the tub spout, and the overflow, and the drain. The drain's been gone for a long time. I also made sure that the drain, this is important to talk about, that the drain was perfectly smooth right along here, so that when I lay down the drain, it's going to just lay flush and flat on top of the putty. Here's my first coat. Looks pretty good. There are some inconsistencies. They said 3 to 6 hours. If you go before 3 hours, then it's going to be too tacky. If you go after 6 hours, I don't know what's wrong with it, but in the instructions it said like you have to call this emergency number to find out how to remove it. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, 3 to 6 hours, you got it. Coming along really nice. I'm excited. Second coat in 3 hours. So we were just coming off of our project finishing this bathtub. It was a pretty disagreeable color. Around the drain there was just this gross, it wasn't putty, it wasn't silicone, I don't even know what it was. We had to take it off and I just resurfaced where that drain actually touches. I had to redo all of this inner working. It now is really, really well put in place and it doesn't drip at all. The kids have taken a bath, we've taken showers in here now, and there's no dripping. And it's connected to the existing system really nicely, and it's all in place. You can see where that hardener was, that Bondo putty right there. And I flattened it really, really smooth so it had something to grip onto. And then over here we did the exact same thing, and that is why I have so much Bondo putty left. So we're going to use it for that air hockey table. Paint job turned out really good too. Can't even tell.